Hi, let's look at how to do coding for the technology class via your Google Classroom. There's two options. You can choose between either Code Combat or Code.org. You have to only do one of these, so that'll be your decision based on what you're more interested in. Code Combat is more scripting, so that's like typing out some of the code, but it's really fun to do, and I think if you do it and you enjoy it, it will be a good sign that you should be doing coding. You should look at video games, website design, app making. Code.org is good for drag and drop coding, so it's a good introduction to just the basic logic. So you could try either one. I'm totally fine with it. They're just a little different from each other. I would encourage you to try each one of them and see what you prefer more. So let's do Code Combat. If you click on it, it'll take you to a screen here, and then you are going to continue, and then you'll sign in with Google. Now I have a teacher account, so mine will be a little different than yours, but when you sign in, you should then it'll prompt you to make a username like this, and then you'll come up with whatever username you want. It'll be your preference, and then you should start the game out. So let's go see what the game looks like. So when you first get to the game, got a little music here, but I'll turn it off. Know that mine looks different because I have a paid-for account. I bought this before, and I bought a full version before, so mine looks a little different than yours. Yours will probably say 0 to 18 or 17 up here on the Kithgard dungeon. You'll click on the level you want to do. I'll show you what the gameplay looks like. So the way it works is you'll have a list of scripts that you can work with right here. You can pause what they're doing here, and then you'll type in what you need to do. So she needs to move down, and then notice that she needs to move right. And you can just hit here, and when you're done, you can hit run. It'll let you know if you won, and then you'll head on to the next level. Perfect. So this right here will tell you what number you're at. When you finish the required levels for you, then you're going to Shift Command 4, and you're going to take a picture of this to show that you've done to level 15 or 17. When you take the picture, it'll go onto your desktop, and that's what you're going to put into Google Classroom. So back here in Classroom, let's go look at Code.org if that's what you choose to do. When you first come in, it'll ask you to create a display name, an email, a password, all this stuff. I hate to ask you to do this, but I might suggest you put yourself at like 14 years old. Usually I would say no to this, but for some reason Code.org blocks the thing we're trying to do in this class, which is for beginners. So it's really weird, and you'll put all that information in. So once you're inside of Code.org, you'll have all of these different lessons to do. These unplugged activities are not really relevant. I don't really care if you do those. These square ones are typically a video. They're like an introduction to the lesson. Those are not critical. So when I say that you need to get to like level or less than 15, that would be like 15 down here. So you'd have to finish all these. It looks like a lot, but once you click on it, you'll see that these are pretty easy things to go through for the most part, I would say. So the way it works is you just kind of click those together, and then when you're ready, you'll hit run. Done. Easy. And you'll hit continue when you're finished. You can keep up with your levels here. You just click on more, and it will pull up all the lessons that you have or haven't done. So when it's completed, it's green, and if it's not, it's still white. When you're finished, I will go back to that lesson I was on. Here, view course. You're going to take a screenshot using Shift Command 4 to take a picture of this to show all the lessons that you've completed. And that's what you'll put inside of Google Classroom.